prophet and the psychic coming back at you again with another video. Oh, people, I love the way the media is treating the Djokovic. And now, people, I'm not talking about because the Djokovic won his first round match today in the Rome Italian Open. I'm talking about, I meant to do this video last week because I had a discussion with some subscribers and viewers about, you know, the Djokovic comeback, and I'm telling people got to be patient. You can't be judging the Djokovic on one match or even a few matches, because one of the subscribers said, well, we judging the Djokovic on his record this year. He's 6-6. Well, I guess he's 7-6 now. That's over 50% record, but a winning record. But I'm talking about what I want this video to be about is that I love the way usually the media just go with the prism of the moment. Usually the media, they will over-criticize, get irrational, be really silly. I call it silly when somebody's trying to come back. Like if somebody loses, they'll say they suck or they ain't gonna come back. And if they win, they'll say, okay, they can come back. You know, they jump on this they jump on the comeback bandwagon when he wins, and then they jump on the you suck or you not gonna come back bandwagon when they lose. But the media this time with the Djokovic people, and I'm not talking about after this match that he won. I haven't even listened to the Djokovic's post-game news conference where he's answering questions from the media. I'm talking about the last 2 months. The media is with me. The media is saying the same thing that I'm saying. They're asking the Djokovic really rational questions like, it seems that you're working your way back patiently. Do you feel that you got a little better today? I mean, they sound really rational. And usually the media, these stupid sports writers, they not usually that way. They see. The media has traded sides with the fans. The fans are the one being silly about the Djokovic. I call them those silly fans. When the Djokovic lose, they get in the comment section and start saying, the Djokovic lost. The Djokovic lost. Then when he wins, they don't say anything. Like, see, the Djokovic won today, so they ain't saying a word. Well, see, there is one commenter that says something now. She said that she doesn't think that Djokovic is going to be able to successfully come back. And now that's different, people. Now listen, you can reasonably reason out that it's tough to come back, and whatever reason she has based on other people's comebacks that fail in other sports and tennis, I have respect for a person that just don't jump from bandwagon to bandwagon. I mean, now you can change your mind, but I don't mind if somebody say, well, imagine, man, I just don't think that Djokovic is going to be able to come back. I respect that. What I don't like is those silly fans that, okay, the Djokovic loses one match, maybe in Barcelona or whatever, or 2 matches or whatever. He loses second round. They jump to the comment section. The Djokovic, oh, he ain't going to be able to come back. But when the Djokovic wins, they don't say a word. So they wait for him to lose. Then they come up with these irrational things. Those are kind of fans. I call those silly fans. But thank God the media is not that way. The media is surprising me. They talking to the Djokovic so patiently. Like, the Djokovic, it seemed like you working on this. Or you, even when the Djokovic lost, those losses he had, the media, they was patient with him. They said, well, the Djokovic, well, it seems like you, like the last loss that Djokovic had in the Madrid, the media was like, well, it seemed like you were working on this and you did win the second set. See, that's something I would say. Yeah, he did win the second set 6-2. And even if he did almost beat Edmund, it was 3-3 in the Madrid. It could have went either way. But then see, then you have those silly fans. Listen, so if the Djokovic would have beat Edmund in the Madrid, then those silly fans, they would have said, okay, maybe the Djokovic can come back. But because the Djokovic played just a couple points bad and Edmund went up 4-3, then going up, had the momentum going his way, win 6-3. So therefore, the Djokovic sucks and he can't come back. I call that silly, and that's the reason I made my channel. I hope that I convince most viewers that's silly thinking. But now listen, let me say this here about the match with the Djokovic today. Now I heard some commenters say this. They talking about the Djokovic is back. He ain't back at a high level. That's not the Djokovic high level. That's a good combat level. See, one thing I like the media is doing, and this is what I'm doing. I'm judging the Djokovic based on where he is now. The problem with a lot of these silly fans that be saying that the Djokovic, he sucks, or the Djokovic, he's not going to be able to come back. See, they judging the Djokovic based on what he used to be like. No. You judge him, give him a grade. Where do you give him a grade based on where he is now? He gets a good grade right now. I mean, a good grade. He ain't back. He ain't even close to back, but I give him a good grade based on where he is right now. But let me get back to the point. The point is, I do like that the media is very rational and very patient. Surprisingly, usually the media is not that way. They eat you apart, especially if you've been, especially if you have been as great as the Djokovic. Okay, people, tennis preacher, tennis prophet, tennis psychic.